Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns, bringing you another Link to the Past randomizer crossword key sanity tournament match. It is Swiss round 4 StructuralMike versus Goomba. Tracking for you today will be Tofel, and on commentary will be Kuchiri and Trix, so I'll hand it to those guys.
Welcome, welcome! I'm Kuchiri, and we are looking at a very hype matchup right now. Both these runners undefeated, still looking to get into that final 16 in this tournament. How you doing today, Trix?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. So we should be getting started any second now.
Yeah, it will be a pretty awesome match. We have a Swiss round 3, so this means both runner
Round 4.
3 wins. So, round 4, sorry, yeah.
Still 3 wins, but...
Still 3 wins, yeah. 3 wins, 0 losses, so...
One of these runners are going to be 4-0, the other ones is going to be 3-1.
Exactly, and as far as I remember, with 7 wins, you made it to the brackets, right?
6 wins and you may have a tiebreaker. 7, you are through to the brackets, yes.
Yeah. So this is, quite decisive. Of course, they will need some more wins, but let's see. And we have 2 different starts.
Heart container at Sink, and I did not see what was at Link's house.
50 rupees, which is nice to have because we would like to have some early bombs.
Ooh, back of escape is being blocked by Aga 1, so once we find Hyrule, expect these runners to go straight to the back. Oh! Speaking of Aga 1!
There he is, right next door. But actually, it's good to have the Sank there. You can go for, just look for the Hyrule Castle key or even bait it and go with it to the back. Okay, we have 2 interesting starts.
Yeah, Goomba's over here at Bile Vendor and finds Chicken Hut, no bombs. Ooh, Hoarder Crab with bombs. That's actually a good find here for Mike. We're not going to be having any issues with bombs at all this seed.
Yeah, especially in Crosskeys you want to have early bombs. There are some entrants that are blocked by bombs. So definitely nice to have.
Alright, going into the north of Lost Woods entrance to find a chest containing a map to Misery Mire.
And now we see why Goomba decided to do the start, finding the bet, and now getting a Hooligan, I think. Yeah, that's what he does.
Nice, good injection of some more money. We can buy Bile Vendor without having to hope for a big rupee drop. Mike finds a key growing in the woods. How does a key grow in the woods?
And it's just Misery Mire, like one of the most useless keys you can find here.
Tree pulls being more arrows. You just rip the branches off that tree to make the arrows, and we find Uncle.
It's not a nice Uncle location, to be honest, because, I mean, there's nothing required to get to those to this drop down. So you'd rather see it at the Lumberjack, or I don't know, maybe at the Smith, so at the Vanilla Magic Bed, so you can get it early. But this is actually of no big use. Oh, and there's the Fire Rod.
So Fire Rod and Pyramid Fairy. Where was Pyramid Fairy? That looks like to be the potion shop, or not the fortune teller outside Link's house.
Fortune teller it is. So this is actually a place where you go. Oh, there's the hook shot.
My goodness, the items. So we need flippers and mirror for that hook shot.
And the Merle, of course.
And then, of course, Dark World access. But that hook shot is many spears deep right now.
This Fire Rod is, by the way, pretty interesting because I think this is the location you can go quite early to or very, very late. I mean, it's right next to your house, but you see on StructuralMike's site, he decides now to go for Kakariko, and this also takes some time going through all the checks there.
We do find Sick Kid in Kakariko, almost vanilla. Mike does not have the money for bottle vendors, so we're going to be skipping that here. And we find Thieves' Hideout where the well is. For a compass, we're not grabbing that compass.
No, we don't need it.
We will never know what's going to be on that compass.
Okay, so as you said, we skip the bottle vendor here and going to the Snitch's house on the west, just to find the ferry there.
Going down to Refill Hut. We'll see what's hiding in this entrance.
Oh, it's Maya Shed.
Very nice find. 2 items here.
But is it of use?
Yes, it is. We were just talking about you. Funny you showed up.
By the way, it's interesting Kakariko routing by StructuralMike, and I don't know what's the best routing is if you're going to check all the entrances.
There is no best route. I do zigzags. I sometimes do up and down. They all work out. Yeah, they all work out. Big key to Gaines Tower on Laser Bridge. If you guess 10 in chat, that was our big key guessing game. I still need to learn how to do these laser skips. Mike is making this look so easy.
Yeah. It's especially if you play entrance, it's so important to master this. I mean, with the boots, there are different setups. You can even drop down as Mike did and go with some iframes, but it only works for the top and the lowest chest. But yeah, you should at some point, if you want to play a major role in this tournament, you should be able to do this. And I think both runners are able to.
Well, it's still a great location for the boss, though. Once we find the ice rod and the cane, if TR is required, it's right there.
Okay, bag of terror and always vanilla.
Yep, I was about to say that. Hey, it's our small thieves and thieves.
That's nice to have. I mean, of course, it's still the hammer required and finding Thieves Town, but you always want to get rid of these one single checks you leave in dungeons behind, like Hera Basement, Thieves Town Big Chest, Ice, Swarm Big Chest. All the stuff you don't want to go to again.
We find our second shield on Bile Vendor. Oh, wait, Goomba, why are you making me a liar? Why are you making me a liar? Come on, Goomba.
This was actually, I mean, he didn't find Ganon yet, right? So usually you don't go for drop downs when you haven't found Ganon yet, because it could have been save and quit there.
And instead of scouting out what that item was, Goomba decided to drop down randomly. Oh, Hammer gets us well, yeah.
Oh, Dark Room. I am a big fan of going early Dark Connectors, finding the old man, because it can give you such an advantage, not only the item, but it's also maybe your first connector to the mountain, and also a new save and quit location that can be very beneficial.
Indeed, we're going to check the find in the tavern now for a chess game.
Just some more bombs.
Kakariko was pretty empty this seed. We found 2 shields, Trinex, and that's about it.
So, library is today. Oh, that's Hype Cave.
Is it going to be hype today? We start with some more health, which is really good early. I like health early.
Usually not very hype in Crosskeys. This is okay. This is crap. This is still crap. And yeah, Combers. I mean, well, not hype at all. 0.5 out of 10. Okay, we're checking here. I think Vanilla here's a chess game, right?
No, Vanilla, this is just some random house. But it's our fairy climb today.
Oh, there's the old man. This is okay-ish, I would say.
It would definitely be better if more dungeons was in Kakariko.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, well, actually it's not of big use, I agree, because there's nothing Kakariko. It's only 2 TR entrances, I guess, right?
But we could also go through the back of that cave and find where the other exit is. But we're going to go down Fairy Climb, get some 10 more rupees here, and find ourselves...
Ooh. And this is double interesting because we already have the Merle.
Indeed. Plus, once we find the mirror, that cave that we just came out of in Light World can really only be reached by connectors or a mirror. Ooh, Desert Main.
Ooh.
Can't
So
do much here.
Well, one guaranteed item, one item to check on the torch, and 2 more connectors.
Oh,
But
speaking of that dark connector you were talking about earlier, Goomba is actually moving through it right now, so we're going to see where that leads.
Oh, have you any? Oh my god!
Oh, that's big!
That's the best item you can get in Crosskeys. This is awesome.
Oh, there was Old Man.
Oh, it was really.
Yeah, so we find Old Man connector for another $50, and now we have Death Mountain access, where we find King's Tomb.
But didn't Mike check it? I'm not quite sure if he's
No.
aware that it was the old man.
N-
It's involved in it, right?
Yep.
But the mirror is really huge. It's not about like, well, if you go to the Dark World, you can double check locations.
Well,
For example, you can combine Eastern Pod area.
I need to interrupt that thought because we find East Death Mountain through desert. And 2 fairy fountains. Oh no.
Yeah, but what's also very big with the mirror is that you... Oh, there's Quake. Interesting. That you don't have to... Oh, there's TR West. That you don't have to death warp out of dungeons anymore. This saves so much time, especially when you have better armor and even more hearts.
Indeed. Plus, with that Dark World access that we now have through Fairy Climb, you know, we can walk. Oh my goodness, we find Eastern Palace, and Mike is just not doing it. That's 4 checks we're skipping out on. What?
Well, I agree somehow. I don't like dipping Eastern, but on the other hand, it's not very nicely accessible. I mean, you went through several connectors to get there.
Indeed, indeed. But as I was saying, with the mirror, you can now like go to South Dark World and just double check like this spot, like check Hype Cave, and then mirror and check Fairy Fountain. Just be a lot more efficient with the mirror right now. But we have Hera on Goomba's side.
Yeah, I agree with you somehow that it would be better combining those checks, like walking from top of Bumper Cave down, South Shore. I think it makes more sense. Oh, and the big key to Meyer.
We found almost everything Meyer based right now. We've got the compass, we got the map, we got the big key, we have the small key.
But you know what's missing?
Everything else.
Right. Well, and even Meyer itself.
So Hera was at the top of the mountain in Spec Rock Cave, but I don't think Goomba's found anything else on West Death Mountain right now.
No, there's nothing actually. Well, I guess you will check now Spike Cave in the... What is Vanilla there down in the Dark World?
I don't know.
Kind of fairy.
Yeah. Ooh, we find brothers, so this dive keeps going.
Okay, and there's... Oh, that's... Well, it's a nice and easy connector to the mountain, so it's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, this always feels so slow. Going Death Mountain, jump down, go up, jump down, go up.
Oh, I think Mike's about to go back to Dark World here, walking towards Fairy Climb.
Right. You maybe listen to us.
No, don't say that. We don't want to get in trouble. Jeez, come on, Trix. Come on!
Oh, there's Paradox Cave.
That's actually a pretty good find. That's 3 entrances, 7 items. Ooh, but you gotta do it with 1 bomb. So Goomba's about ready to waste this other bomb to get 10 more, and we find Pod.
Very heads-up play, by the way, by Goomba. Does the block remains in its position?
Yeah, because you actually don't leave. It's all in the same super tile, kind of.
Okay, but the big question now is, do we have a vanilla pot small key? Mostly we do.
If I was Mike, I'd go all the way to the dark basement, just grab all the rupees down there.
Yeah.
I think Mike got the fire, because I know Mike did all the checks Goomba did, I think.
No.
Oh, he didn't do that? Okay.
Pretty sure he didn't get it.
Wow.
I mean, you can ask your machine. Okay, so all those checks he's doing now, Mike, they are not in logic.
Yeah,
Even with a fire rod, it's not in logic because
Yeah.
of the lack of keys.
Yeah. But of course, you know, this room's nice because you can start building up some Zora funds. Get your piece of heart. Get the other item, which is going to be 20 rupees. Oh, not getting the rest of the rupees. Okay.
Oh, there's Blind's hideout on Goomba's side.
Goomba gained the value from doing that old man cave early right now.
Remember when you said 1 minute ago there's nothing? Oh, there's the bow. This is huge. It could be huge.
Not huge.
Well, it gives him right side of pot. We're not able to bottle glitch. And maybe fears the Eastern big key.
Ooh, that pod is in a rough location too. That is mirror locked.
Oh, and Goomba's not interested in the Paradox Cave connectors. Okay, so getting some new checks. Dark Chapel, we have nothing. Have we seen Hyrule Castle main? No,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
So there has to be Ganon or Lumberjack, I assume. Yeah, what drop down is still missing? Ganon is Ganon vanilla now?
Nope. Well, yeah. Nope. Did we do Hyrule? I don't think we did. Or wait, Goomba just did Hyrule. So yeah, no, Ganon's going to be behind GT today.
Awesome. Yes. I hate it when I'm runner. Crosskeys is not advanced logic. Is that true?
That's news to me, which is kind of surprising because that's how I've been playing all my Crosskeys seeds.
Yeah, it's surprising for me as well.
So Goomba finds Spec Rock. We can see the other exit here. Oh, doing the bomb jump for the middle exit.
Okay, so chat says it's basic logic. Oh my god, I would have played my scenes so differently. Okay.
Same.
Okay, so
Mike actually finds a good location, but doesn't mirror to check where the fire rod is, unfortunately. But we're going to check bomb shop for a regular shop. And probably check Hype Cave here.
yeah, he has to. It's the best place to do so. And he has to be a bit careful. So he's only 1 heart and we're still on cream ale, even though it looks red.
Ooh,
Super
very
Bunny.
nice.
Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that's good, probably.
I mean, it's hard to find sometimes. It's weird how both the rods seem to be very close to each other, but the runners don't know that yet.
Yeah. So, but I'd rather prefer having the fire rod than the ice rod. But I think both runners will get them anyways.
Goomba gets the information on the best way to Dark World here. Is going to go into Desert. We'll find that mirror.
If he decides to go there,
No, it's right here.
well...
No! Come on, Goomba! That's twice you made me a liar!
I mean, it's not very appealing. It's just one quick check and one like good to know check, but you can't really grab it. So I can understand this play because desert's always it's quite a trip without having boots. Yeah, but I mean, I think the mirror is the most powerful item in Crosskeys.
Indeed.
Oh, and there's our last big item location.
Vanilla, too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hey, is this Crosskeys? Just kidding. What do we have here? A key for Turtle Rock.
Oh, nice
Oh,
cape, nice sword. Nice
Ooh,
flippers.
flipper.
Oh, hey, guess what item we can get right now?
Yeah, the hookshot is early accessible. I mean, this is not of super big use right now, because it doesn't open anything. Well, Hera out of logic. But we have access to right side of Dark Death Mountain. So, oh no!
Ooh, Goomba finds the top of Paradox at the Fortune Teller in Dark World.
By the way, who checked Lake Hylia for the hookshot? Was it Mike or Goomba?
Goomba. Oh, Mike doesn't know.
Oh.
Mike, you're fire hunting your hookshot so close.
So we have Mike skipping his fire rod in hookshot and Goomba skipping his mirror. So, well,
Feels real bad. But anyway, we're going to do some Skull Woods checks here. Going to this middle of Skull Woods for a piece of heart.
and Goomba takes the Death Warp and Mike decides again going for this connector. I really hope for the runners that we soon find a better connector or some other kind of Dark World access, because this is the most annoying connector in the game. Well, one of them. Ooh, and Goomba can now check the Skullwood Spec connector. Oh, I think...
You have to drop down. So if you drop down, you're saying, hey, I'm just going to save and quit after I do this.
It's a tough decision, but he already made it. So, because he is looking for the drop down. I mean, you only come back here when you have the Skullwood Spec key. It's the only reason to come back. So you probably should check the entrance right away.
Getting a little bit healthier here.
And 20 bucks. Next chest there will be a vanilla small key.
Yeah, Mike's going to be doing Paradox Cave this way. We'll probably see what the last entrance to Paradox Cave is. I believe this is always a vanilla small.
Yeah, I told so. It has to be vanilla small. It's the cross key settings.
Nothing in the front.
Oh, what's this empty, right?
Yeah, pretty empty.
So, and this is now a very... Well,
This
connector
needs to be something, basically.
You hope you don't have to come back. Something like GT or... Yeah, this doesn't matter. But if it's something like GT... where you probably have to dip it several times.
Goomba's going to go through the back door now. We'll get our last spawn point information here.
So what would be a good one? Probably Dark Death Mountain?
Dark Death Mountain, yeah, like the back end of
Main, something.
Turtle Rock Main or the back end of Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, this would be best, I think. Oh, and this is... It's okay. Because we haven't been in this area, but yeah.
Oh, Mike finds Death Mountain. We'll save the old man this way, for sure.
Yeah, right, he has the mirror. And we also see a new check from him. The because we haven't seen Hera yet.
Yep. Tarantula today is nothing.
What's interesting so far is that we found many item locations, but not a lot of dungeons actually, right?
We found a couple of TRs, Eastern, Aga, Pod, and Desert Main. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, and there's Sahasra, and with a vanilla cream pendant. And
Now the question is, this early on, if you find the Eastern Palace big, do you do Eastern Palace this early on?
Yeah, sure. I mean, even without knowing where Sasha is, you should do it. Because it's 6 checks. And Goomba's found something I don't think he really likes, because it's the Plumail, and he doesn't have the mirror. So death warping dungeons is now getting a bit trickier for him. Okay, now Mike going for his way to King's Tomb.
Yeah, so Mike is just going to do everything Goomba did earlier. Was also save the old man. Ooh, we find the big chest of TR.
Yeah, Mike already found it. It is right next to the fire rod.
Oh, why doesn't Mike have the fire rod? What?
Ah no, Goomba already found it, I think. Yeah. Goomba already found it, but he decided now to go through this connector. I mean, it's not in logic, right? He had to do a bomb jump.
Yeah. And is probably going to be doing lava chests and chain chomps this way, if I were to hazard a guess.
Yeah. Well, technically it is in logic, but not for him. Because the hookshot is accessible. I love the bunny sprite, by the way, from Goomba. It's like a spray, how it's called, spray can?
Yeah, spray bottle. I think it has something to do with Phoenix Wright and the part that she's in. I'm not big on Phoenix Wright.
Goomba, Mike has to be careful. It's always so annoying to die here in Crosskeys.
Right,
I've had several seats with a Samarian here, by the way, where Goomba is. Oh, but it's the ether.
Could still be useful.
Could be, yeah. Could lock 1 or 2 entrances, but could also be totally useless. The mirror was in Desert, and Desert Main was in the Dark Lumberjack hut. And Goomba already had a look at it, but decided not to go into.
So Mike finds Hera.
Unfortunately without the hookshot, because he doesn't have the knowledge that the hookshot is on like Hylia.
Ooh, Goomba's doing Eastern Palace.
Oh, I like that play. It's the first time he sees it, right?
Yep. He took the left exit from TR. So we're going to see what Mike skipped out on.
Okay, some rupees, it's okay. What you'd really like to see here is, of course, I think the next major item you would like to have across keys is the boots or the flute, because it makes things so much quicker. Eastern Big Key would be really awesome if there's progression, or if it's required in general, but yeah.
Hammer. Oh, Hammer. We're going to find our Rid Bombs. Mire and Pod are Rid Crystals.
Ooh, shovel. Shovel, always interesting. But for now we have seen quite a lot, right? I think nobody has been to the desert area. Still only 2 entrances.
Yeah, no desert, no shopping centers. Of course, you don't want to do much of South Hyrule without the glove, because there's a couple entrances blocked by it. We haven't seen Village of Outcasts. We've seen, north of it, but that's about it. We haven't seen Dig Game. We haven't seen the Pyramid.
No, you're right. Plenty of stuff still left. Talking about the glove, of course, this would also be a very nice item to find here in Eastern.
We have flippers and the money, so we can, you know, go say hi to our favorite scam artists.
Oh, and we haven't seen any checks in Hyrule Castle, right?
Nope.
Nobody has been to the back.
If I was Mike, I would steal the small key from this guard and then go straight to the back, because you know that's behind Aga 1. And you know the rest after this guard isn't in logic without the small key. So, just get the small key here, get this chest, and then go back to the front.
Oh, and that's what he does?
Yep.
I partly agree. I mean, where's Hyrule? I would check now where the entrances are and see if a safe scam is an option. Because I've seen seats where one runner did it and the other not, and both found major progression. So this is difficult. Okay, we know this one. Actually, there's one entrance he didn't check. The one that's behind those blocks where you need the mids, so you could have checked this.
No, that's how you got out of desert.
Ah, okay, sorry.
That's where desert left is.
Okay.
No, speaking of shopping center.
Oh, and there's
Speaking of
Meyer. Where was again Hyrule Castle Main?
Hyrule Castle Main was on the mountain on the exit.
Ah, okay. And Goomba's continuing dodging his mirror.
Oh, we need a hammer for that.
What's the average time on Link to the Past randomizer? Well, it's randomizer, so it's hard to say, but if we are looking at the Crosskeys, which is a mode which is most likely longer than other modes, you can say something between 1.5 and 3 hours roughly, depending on your skill. So those runners will, depending on the seed, have an average of something between 2 hours and 2:15, I would say. Would you agree?
Give or take, we'll be closer to like 145 to 15 with these runners. Goomba did find the mushroom in Thieves Town. And Mike is checking out Lake Hylia. And
Finally.
is going to get the hook shot. Blind check to the hook shot here.
That's a pretty awesome blind check. Goomba finds Spiral Cave. It's not something you would like to find. Well, not something you'd like to find if you have other stuff to do.
Honestly, I think right now what would save Goomba is finding the desert right.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike is deciding what he wants to do. Either go to Hobo. Looks like we're walking back to Hyrule to save Scum that key, then go to the back.
I think he goes... Ah, yeah, that's what he does. I expect him to go... Ah, well, he cannot go to Catfish without the glove, so... Has to be careful here.
Oh no, this is a Meyer play. Got the hook shot, decided,
Wow.
let's do Meyer. We have the big key, we have some small keys.
But he doesn't have a fire source. This is awful, actually. Because he has to skip 2 checks.
Now we can hope that Mike gets bailed out by the lamp?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I really like this play. Because he has still some other stuff on his list. Well, I mean, maybe he proves us wrong in the years, I don't know. lamb, boots, and flute. But yeah, lampless mire, you don't like to do this. Or fire sourceless mires.
First check is just bombs. None of these other checks are really any good at all right now.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about this play, to be honest. I mean, the big key is very tempting to do this play. And it's a crystal, you have to...
Yeah.
I don't know, let's see.
I mean, this is also one of those where if this pays off, this is actually going to give Mike a really big advantage for like the next
Exactly
20 minutes. But if it doesn't hurt either, I guess. Another key to pod's good.
It's okay, the pot big key, but it's not what he's looking for.
One more check left and we're out of here.
So what would be good here? I don't know. I'd like to see him with a Samaria if he goes to Viti. Okay, but it's nothing.
So that's so the small key to Hyrule is now saved. Can now leave, go into Hyrule, check the back. If it's nothing, boom, you save coming.
Yeah, I think that's the only plus, because he has done so many checks in the meantime, and he didn't found anything, right?
Oh yeah.
Well,
he just saved though.
Key.
Yeah, the save just happened. Goomba's doing bumper ledge right now.
Yeah, I think we also haven't seen it.
See if this leads to somewhere good, and nope.
Oh, that's like the worst thing to find.
It's one of the things where it's like it could be worse. Oh, this is Dark World. Those snakes hurt.
Alright, I think the game treats them as those crickets from Thieves Town, right?
Yep.
Come on, use your fire rod, Mike. Ah, never mind. Oh, but he used his cape wisely.
Map to GT. Now we just go through the back.
How much damage does the reds do? Is it 1 heart?
Yeah, I still think it's 2 hearts.
Also 2 hearts?
Yeah, no, everything hurts here.
Yeah. And he's on green mail. Yeah, Goomba's the one on blue mail. Dying here would be like a real big oof. But he got the key, I heard it, yeah.
This guy get through this room? No!
He was already on the cape. Chat says 2 hearts normally, and I think we can confirm. Oh, this is a time loss actually.
Yeah, it's definitely a time loss. At least you don't have to diverge from Dark Cross now. No, you just hate to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a walk of shame. I mean, everybody has done it, so yeah.
Oh, using magic to make things a little easier here. And you do have the small key, so you don't have to go kill that one random rat. You can just go to the door.
So at this point, if you don't find anything, you not only baited the key, but you went twice to the back. This will definitely hurt.
Well, you can still save scum and still have 1 key. You'll still have one key for safe scumming.
All right, right. I hope he remembers. So,
But
was it
behind
worth?
Aga 1...
No.
is-
No. Oh gosh.
Nope, that's the reset.
Oh, and there's the book on the hobo.
That could lead to some things. We already have access to the... well, Mike has access to the tablets.
Oh, yeah. So each runner are finding stuff that the other one would like to have in combination, so...
Mike's favorite trip to Dark World is right next to this one point.
This, I mean, I said this, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. They hope they find another connector to do this, but I don't... It's not only a long way to the Dark World, it's only not a super nice connector.
That's a place for Ice Palace.
Yeah. Could go in.
Mike actually has everything we need except for glove and hammer. Never mind. Like I was talking to Key West. There's a hammer!
Oh, you could have had this so early. The flippers, we have them for quite some time.
Flippers was out of Mini Moldrum Cave.
Okay, so... Goomba
Which was in Mini Moldrum Cave.
Yeah.
But for $500, do we get something nice with that hammer?
Maybe boots. Maybe a key too.
Oh,
Oh!
jeez! Well, that's important, maybe.
Even if it's a pendant, it's very much likely that we find progression there. So... we could do Swamp if we would know where it is and also where the dam is. But I think the most appealing play, well, of course, we're going now to check the well, which is behind the vanilla bed. And then maybe right side of the mountain we haven't seen, the top. But it's all.
Goomba can get up there.
He was up there, right?
He wasn't at the top.
There's one. Right, he hasn't been to desert. Okay, what do we have in the well? Just 20?
No, there's our can.
Now we could do Meyer.
Yeah, no, Goomba can do every single check in Meyer.
Well, no, he has no hookshot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, finding hookshot boots.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he knows where the hookshot is, but it's, again, the mirror. Oh, that's a good play.
Oh, yeah. Hammer. Oh, wait, no. We're first going to check Crystal Roller Room. But then we could possibly do Hammer Trinex if we hate ourselves.
Oh, right. Ah, no, we have no... No, we have the big key. Do we?
Okay, no, we have no big key. Never mind.
We have no big key, yeah. I'm a big okay. I was surprised that he's going this way instead of TR East, but yeah, no big key. Makes sense now. But is it okay, never mind.
So about this Hammer Trinex we were just talking about.
I think you should go now for it. I was about to say my last Crosskeys also had the big key there. This is awful. I don't know if it's an awful or good location. Well, it depends what time you find it.
So many times where this game expected you to kill Trinex first. Oh, so there's our swamp in that horrible location.
Yeah, that's not nice to get there.
Hey, it's just like Vanilla Swamp. It requires the mirror to get.
Okay. Hammer Trinex. Hammer does tempered saw damage, it's okay, but still annoying.
It's the menu boss. You don't see menu bosses anymore.
Yeah. So, alright. 4 more hits if I counted correctly. Okay, does a very good job here, Goomba. Oh!
I'm trying to get that bump in. I just waste the rest of the fire rod shots to kill that thing. Okay, it's dead now.
Yeah, you can spam it at some point, right?
Yeah. Actually, growing up, whenever I was like 7, I thought that was the only way you killed the his, was just to spam the shots.
So I assume you've been always there with half magic.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh, but there's no hammer for Mike.
Map of Eastern, we know that info, but it's a crystal, it was required!
Your first crystal is Turtle Rock. And we get a new entrance, by the way. We don't know where Turtle Rock Main is.
Oh yeah.
This could be, I had a seat where this was required to get this entrance via Trinex. Oh gosh.
Oh, we were talking about the top of the mountain, there's...
Well, either you go back through through Turtle Rock East or West, or you get your 7 crystals to check Turtle Rock Main.
Yes, check it. Oh god. Oh, desert boss. No big key.
Oh, I expected him to steal it. I would have stolen this. Yeah, he does it. Steal the small key. Now he goes to desert and checks the right side, and then we'll get this mirror there. So for him, actually, it's the best thing that he could find here. Or maybe another desert connector we haven't seen so far.
Not checking what the medallion is for the TR entrance.
And now there's the fire rod for Mike.
Oh, yay, Mike! You finally get the fire rod. Nice.
I don't think he likes it because he's been to Mire and he knows the fire rods are available from the very first seconds.
Mike, what do you do here? Nope. Okay. You gotta go to Zora eventually now if you're Mike, right?
Yeah. Oh, Goomba decides to continue. We know that it wasn't the right decision by Mike going to the dark, cross into the back.
But this is still not logical. Small key, neither way is in logic for that small key.
Right.
But we'll see if this was the more correct location. And we find Grandma's house, or elderly house. I always call her Grandma.
Okay, so there's only one last check for Goomba. One last check also for us, because we haven't seen it. And Mike will get now his book.
Yep, and we'll be able to see what's on the tablet. Probably not going to go back until we get the Master Sword.
So, was it the right play by Goomba? It
Nope.
wasn't. It doesn't matter. So, feels bad for both runners, so...
And then Goomba, death of 1,000 cuts.
See, that's what I meant with not having the mirror. This is really annoying. On Plumail. He is on Plumail. Yeah, he is. So 1 new item location and 3 more entrances.
Nothing on the pyramid? Those are always, I'm like, did I just bonk? Tell me I did
GT or
not.
Hookshot Cave, probably here. Oh, well. We have found Graveyard Ledge. And there's nothing. Still worthy enough for him to pick it up. I don't blame him.
Good, but using the fire rod, making up some time here over Mike.
Use this ferry here as well. And last entrance also useless. It's a bit disappointing if you go for 3 checks. Yep. Nothing.
what's the play now for Mike?
Oh, he hasn't been here to Hyrule Castle? Also nothing important. Oh, Goomba very lucky with his last bomb. Is he go? Oh,
Ooh.
this is surprising. He can finish it. Ah, no, hookshot. I keep forgetting this. But he'll definitely come back. I mean, you can finish.
I mean, you gotta find the mirror first.
Oh gosh, I keep forgetting about this mirror. It drives me nuts. Okay, but Desert was up here, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Ah, no, it was in the Dark Lumberjack, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's the play here from Goomba?
I don't know. You check both locations. Ah, it's Paradox Cave connectors, I think. Right? Yeah.
No, this takes you to Village of Outcasts. Goomba knows about this. I'm guessing.
I think Goomba didn't check any connector of this.
No, Goomba knew about this.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So we find bottle vendor at potion shop at Dark Strashla.
Okay, yeah. Ah, he wants to check this entrance. This is a new one for us.
Nothing.
So do you go up north now to desert? This looks not
this
so
isn't going
good.
north. Yep.
Ah, wanted to have the bump.
Mike finding out that the back door to the old man was right there.
Okay, it's a pretty nice play actually by Goomba. Checking this one entrance and this other connector. He already knew about Spiral Cave. So I think this is fine.
Mike's about ready to pay the monkey.
Pay the monkey.
Monkey.
Okay, and there's a small key to GT. We all have the important small keys now, I'd say. It's more about big keys now.
No, a couple more pod smalls would be nice.
Oh, this is a good one if you would have the mirror. Where's he going? Ah, he's going again to Paradox. This is actually quite good for him because I think this leads him to desert.
No.
No, I think so. Or
no.
is there... He has been to the south, right? Doing digging game. Oh no, this is a new connector for him. Right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the only thing that would get Goomba back up closer to that desert that's a connector is the fairy climb connector.
Yeah. It's so funny because we know the progression will be behind the combination of Samaria and Hookshot.
Ooh, Goomba's actually going to go all the way to the front of... Nope, never mind. Made me a liar again. Ooh, big key at the dam.
Key What's the best big key right now? I don't know. Eastern would be interesting. It's a green pendant, but you have everything to beat the dungeon. GT is required. Thieves Town.
Ooh, that's everything. That's a small key. That's the big key. And that's Goomba doing Ice Palace. We can Icebreaker it. Boss is going to be a pain in the butt. No green potions. We're going to have to get magic.
No, we don't have a glove.
Oh yeah, we don't have glove. Never mind. Still, we can check 6 of the 8 things here.
7. We can
No,
only...
because two checks your gloves. 2 checks your gloves.
Right. Right.
Oh, speaking of that, one of the small keys is behind one of those blocks, so we might need that still. Oh, we're going to check desert entrance.
Oh, let's see what we have there. I'm curious when we'll find GT, because we have everything to clear left and right side. This awful location. It takes so much time to get here.
I don't think I don't think we're going to see Spike Cave in a while.
Yeah, I don't see either. Oh, and we found the Hera Big.
That's a good find. We know where Hera is.
Especially if you don't know, if you don't have hookshot.
All right, Mike, you gotta get to that Zora. Oh, our first bottle.
Wow, and we already know where sick it is. I forgot it.
It's in CAC.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you remembered.
Yep. It's the elder lady left entrance. Mike is going to do more a pod though with that bow. Speaking of bow, there's our single arrow.
Yeah, is the right side to do? What's the big? Oh, it's boots. Oh, this is big. This is big. It's not about, well, it's a bit late because you've done so many checks, but it's still very good.
That gives you 2 more checks that you don't know about right now.
Is it only 2?
Yeah, bonk rocks and
right.
dark lynx bonk rocks.
Exactly. We know about the rest.
And if we do find library, we can get the item there if it's important.
By the way, this also makes Mire now accessible for Goomba.
And it now lets Goomba get 4 checks out of desert.
Yeah, so even more appealing. Okay, right side pot has nothing. This is pretty interesting. Okay, so where do we go next? Yeah, Goomba makes sense, hasn't been to the desert area yet.
I think Mike's about ready to do the rest of the Skull Woods checks here. Still no Skull Woods big, so we can't get that chest. Ooh, Skull Woods a pendant!
Okay. Not very sure if you're sad or happy about this. It doesn't really, well... doesn't really much matter. Because we haven't found the bag yet, and if the bag is there and you can finish it, you usually do. Right?
Yep, but that's just one more piece of information that we are closer to having all of our dungeon info.
Yeah, right. We're only missing knowledge of 1 pendant. Oh, we're getting a pet check. What would be cool? A cloth would be very interesting because we don't know if 2 cloths are required. A sword. A big key. Oh, it is a sword.
Vanilla Master Sword, guys. Vanilla.
Probably vanilla. Could be, yeah. It could be required. But well, on Crosskeys, I don't know.
Oh, Goomba's going to clear Hera.
Swords on tablet would be hilarious. Okay, yeah. Mike knows that's the worst drop down to hit. Because you only get the small key there.
Alright, Mike. You gotta get to Zora eventually.
Yeah. He's thinking. Okay, he's the most dangerous bomb drop in the game by Goomba. Mastering it, getting rewarded with 20 rupees.
20 more rupees.
Yay! Go mode.
Dude, you gotta feel like I'm just wasting my time now. After getting 2 20 rupee checks in a dungeon in a row.
Man, I've seen Mike going through this connector like 100 times now. It's like never-ending story.
Is Goomba about ready to get another crystal for the score?
We don't know if it's a crystal, right?
We don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is Goomba about ready to get another crystal for the score?
I didn't listen. I thought you sounded more like a statement to me. And it is...
Another crystal.
Another crystal.
Oh my god!
So
Alright.
boots probably not required at all. Only bonk rocks. Or the library. That's already the second crystal for Goomba, right?
Yeah, crystal 2 for Goomba. 2-0 overall. Mike is lost right now. Doesn't know where he needs to go.
I'm a bit surprised that he hasn't been yet to the flip it checks, because it's 1 entrance and 2 guaranteed items.
Oh, Mike's about to get the bad news from this bumper ledge. And Goomba's about ready to full clear Meyer for crystal number 3.
In the dark. It's not a super nice equipment for doing this, but, well...
There's a really great setup with the hook shot. Oh, wait.
Oh my gosh. Maybe the hookshot is not required, we don't know. Swamp could still be a pendant. Ah, well, it is required because Gan is vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla Ganon this time around.
Okay, let's see if it hurt Mike a lot for not going here with this fire sauce. I think the worst thing here could be a lamp, probably.
Nope, another copy of your sword!
You're very happy to see this before heading to Viti. Oh, and Mike's getting his hammer, like, I don't know, 20 minutes later? Maybe even more?
Do we dip Ice Palace while we're here? Thinking,
No, I don't think
thinking. Please. But yeah, no, we're about to get the Swamp Small and the hammer, which Mike does know where Swamp Palace is. This could be just a turnaround full clear swamp.
You're not very happy at this point to see the hammer. So, what's the second item on the fire-locked side of Meyer? Is it something good? Nope.
So, if Mike does do Ice Palace, that's a good chance that Mike finds his boots.
Yeah, good point.
We'll see if Mike decides to go back into Ice after leaving here.
I mean, for him now, I think the most appealing play is probably the right side of the mountain now. Or the most dense location, speaking of entrances.
No. 2 trips will give you 3 more. He only has 3 checks he hasn't seen yet.
Alright.
But hey, it's your favorite cave.
What's the English name of the movie where this guy wakes up and the whole day repeats over and over again?
There's Groundhog Day. It's been done a few times. Memento.
No, I'm not talking about Memento.
This might be a spiral cave. Check it. Or this. Oh, actually, wait, no. This is Swamp Palace. Mike's like, I finally have a dungeon I can full clear.
Yeah, finally. By the way, you're right, Groundhog Day. The Translation in Germany is a total different name. It says every day the chipmunk says hi. That's the German name for this.
Wow.
Don't ask me why. Yeah, that's really wow. Okay, so there's Swamp. We even have... No, we don't have the big key. I thought we'd pick it up.
But you know what they say about vanilla big keys?
Well, we say there's always something... Well, there's always a sword in the swamp. Probability is not very high, as we know where our 2 other swords are.
I would have laughed if that was a sword. Just saying. But no, it's 9 checks here, because we can't get the big chest open yet. Something has to be here, right?
Yeah, there's always something in Swamp. Okay, so... But still nothing in my end yet, right?
Nope. Except for the sword. Oh, Mike is going to do left side. Cool, cool.
Okay.
Respect, respect.
Okay, Goomba plays it safe here with the cape and the slashes. I don't blame him. So it's already his 3rd crystal.
And that bomb was pretty good fun. Already done most of Ice Palace, but that bomb was going to help out with Cold Stare. Once we find gloves. Yeah, 3 crystals to 0. An hour in, not bad.
But still no glove.
We're about ready to find out if that mirror... Well, mirror's going to be hard to acquire regardless, because both Swamp and Pod... Well, actually, Pod's a crystal, so we know that mirror's hard required.
Yeah, it is. But also there was nothing in Pod so far, so maybe Goomba's lucky and it's a single trip for him. Oh, there's the Hyrule small key.
Mike's probably going to do Zelda Cell now. Nothing on the left side, okay. Ooh, Grandma leading to the desert ledge. You do like to see that. Just so you know you're not wasting your time in, like, another check.
Okay, so I think at this point... Oh, there's a magic shop. I missed this. I think progression at this point has to be here, right?
We have... Yeah. We also have 1 check in Aga that neither runner has done yet.
Right. Oh, there's Desert Small.
Mike's definitely going to go back to Desert now with that.
Well, right side Desert was then potentially progression there. Huh. Because I think all of the dungeons... Well, we still have Terror Rock Main.
Yeah, that we have to go to through a long path.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Well, we know the entrance, but there are 3 items. But it's funny that there's still no glove. I
The
mean,
Bonkronk entrance. We have not seen the Bonkronk entrance, as we've seen all the other, like, Pegasus rocks outside Link's house in both worlds. But we haven't seen the main Bonkronk entrance yet.
Yeah, it's also true. I think one of the entrance we haven't seen so far, but they are accessible. It's probably GT. I mean, there are so many items. We're looking for so many things.
Now here's that Agatire check I was talking about earlier.
Haven't we even seen the first chest?
Nope. I just got to say, neither runner's done the first chest.
Ah, I thought you said the second. Nobody checked the second.
Well, if no one's done the first check, they definitely haven't done the second chest. Yeah, right now we are pretty hard to sell needing this glove right now, honestly.
Yeah, Argus with the fighter sword is pretty much annoying.
Oh, there's Hookshot Cave.
Oh.
Hey, you know the hookshot could be in this first chest here, right? Oh,
yeah. Oh, there's the lamp. Alright, he has no hookshot still. Ah, gosh.
Oh no! Well, hey, that's all of our dungeon info. That's all of our dungeon info today.
Yep, we have everything what we need.
And Mike is, I'm one of those that when you do a blind check in Crosskeys and it turns out to be a pendant, I'm just like, I gotta censor myself.
Well, I mean, there's not much open there. You have many there. It's a pretty dense location, so you can.
Yeah, there was nothing
sure.
though.
Yeah, you can be sure your opponent does the same. Oh, there's laser bridge. How
no
good
mirror.
would a mirror be? This will result in quite some double dips actually for Goomba. But I see him going now.
Ooh, Mike's about ready to get that cane. $13 hearts already. Oh, we haven't dug up this yet? What is here? Nope. Alright, so where's Mike going now? Nope, going right into, yeah, Mike's about ready to go fight, Trinex.
Oh, right.
But what big key? Jeez.
Well, I know where the big key was. And Goomba's finally getting his mirror. Most probably.
Yep.
I think he has the desert small, right?
Yep, well, he stole the Desert Small.
Ah, right. Mike has the real one. Are you happy now finding the mirror? Probably not.
No, definitely not, because now you have to recheck a whole bunch of areas you've been to.
Yeah, and surprise! For both runners at the same time.
Mike had a little pause as switching to the mirror like, oh god. Why? Oh, but this is going to be good for Mike, because Mike will now be going to the mountain, Dark Mountain.
Ooh, did you find the map? Did you see the map Goomba has just found?
No.
It was the swamp map.
That's good information for Goomba.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very dense location. I see him going there, but maybe if he has a choice, he tries to, yeah, go for another dungeon or entrance instead of going to Pendant Swamp. And Goomba can now get his hook shirt, actually.
Goomba's not using the key yet.
Yeah, I think he's happy with the mirror as progression. This is the perfect connector. But he knew about this one, right?
Yep. No, he didn't know about this one, because he'd never gone through desert. Mike knows about that one.
Alright, he didn't even check the connectors. So, this is actually the best connector you could have found, because he wants to have the hookshot. Hookshot, where it is? Right there.
It's right here. Mike finally gets his first crystal! Crystal counts of 1 to 3 right now.
Yeah, at first it looked a bit that Mike was in the lead, but in the last 10 to 20 minutes, I think Goomba has now the better progression. Not only speaking from the crystal perspective, but also from the items and the checks so far.
Mike's not too far behind. Mike now knows Myers clearable. Mike can now also go into Hera. Mike is also going to be showing us what's on tablet here.
Right. Is it a sword? Nope.
Maximum health increased! And you gotta remember, Goomba has a whole bunch of checks now that they weren't able to do. Yeah, Mike's about to just go in here and do Hera, so that's another crystal. Mike knows he could just run to Meyer and finish that real fast. So that's another crystal on top of that.
Oh, what was that? This was interesting. Okay, Herapod. Works fine. Okay, chat says he picked up the bomb mid-air. So this makes sometimes your Herapod to fail.
Yeah, Mike doesn't have the big key, so he's going to be missing out on another 20 bucks. But I don't think that's too big of an issue. No one saw that, Mike. No one saw that. Tricks, why are you calling it out, man?
Sorry? I had some problem with my microphone.
It's fine, I was making a joke.
I'm always in for jokes, so... But I see still stuff pretty solid hammer fight by Mike. Yeah, so... Do we get new checks now by Goomba? Probably yes, right?
Nope. Goomba's now just going to do all of pod that Goomba can. We've seen all this before.
Alright. Mike also did a hammer jump, right?
Well, no, but I don't think that's going to be that big of an issue. Mike not going to East Death Mountain right now. Kind of... Okay. Oh, Mike's going to Meyer through Hyrule.
Okay.
So after this, Mike and Goomba will be all tied up, and Mike will have the mirror check advantage. Because Goomba's still going to have to redo all the checks Mike's did. Mike's boots are in Ice Palace.
Okay, Mike finding out that it didn't matter what decision he took, because stealing the key or not stealing the key didn't make a difference, because both items are trash.
Both pathways to the items are trash.
Yeah, both pathways, right.
Yeah, I will say in like the next 5 minutes, this race is going to be pretty tied up.
Yeah, it's like Mike having the mirror advantage and Goomba having the boots advantage, so in total they are almost equal. It's hard to say, of course, because there's so many things to check and do, but yeah, maybe it's more equally than we thought.
Ooh, Goomba using one of the keys in Harmless Hellway. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that play with 3 small keys.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are 6 out there, so it's fine, but... Well,
you just put yourself into a situation, though, where you have to find that small key. Like, let's say Goomba finds everything else for Go mode here in the next 10 minutes, but doesn't find another pod small. You're in Go mode, but you're still checking every single chest because of one of the last 3 pod smalls.
I partly agree, because it's, I don't know, if you want to if you want to check skip a chest, you usually skip the front chest, with the, so the vanilla Bicky chest. So I think he's still fine. Now we get hookshot. Ah, no, first of all, the mirror checks. And there's Hotel Mario, that's nothing. Well, the gloves are most likely right now in hookshot cave, because with 3 checks is our densest location. I mean, we didn't even skip something we could have done earlier, right? We have seen every check so far in every dungeon.
Give or take. We still have a few random caves out there. Of course, Mike still has Ice Palace. Is dipping the wrong dungeon, unfortunately.
Okay.
But we're going to see if Hookshot Cave does have our glove.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's a no.
We still have the front of TR.
Also a no, and silvers. Okay.
Yeah, we still have the front of TR, which is the thing. Goombas has Mimic Ledge right now.
Okay, but what didn't we see so far? I thought that's it. Laser Bridge.
Left Side Swamp.
We haven't seen this entrance, so if this is something like GT or Thieves Town, yeah, it is. See?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the play. And I think we'll find some pretty good stuff in GT.
I think Goomba full clears it.
Yeah, for sure. You have the big key. Well, we are only on 1 small key, is this right?
Yeah, but you still find a lot of keys through the path. I mean, you're not going...
You still have to skip some stuff here. I mean...
You skip the 1 check stuff that's behind doors. There's our final sword. We now know where all 4 swords are.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so like the fire bar chest, you skip, because that's just by itself. You do, you know, tile room here.
All on chances are really there that you find your another small key here. I've never seen the tiles moving this a weird way in the room. Have you seen this before?
Yes. The tiles usually come this way, and they target where your shadow is, and they go straight to your shadow.
Yeah, but they... Never mind.
There's our flute. That's not as big right now.
It would have been big 1 hour ago.
Would have been big 1 hour ago, and it's not really big until we find the mitts.
Yeah. Which means finding 2 gloves. Because we right now even don't have a connector where we say this is a crappy one, but would be cool if we have the flute, so not even this.
Now there's still a few caves we haven't checked yet, like the Light World Laser Bridge cave. There's our last pod small and a pod big. Nope, Skull Wood's big. Ooh.
Ooh. Annoying. Okay, so we see the left side. I'm pretty sure actually you find here at least 1 vanilla small key, because the seed really wants you to go to GT. See, there's the first one. This is vanilla. Oh,
Yeah. That was vanilla.
But why didn't it give you a text box? Even if it's vanilla, it gives you a text box.
Because it was on the torch.
Really? I thought it's still a text box.
It's counted as a small key inside a dungeon that's on the floor.
There's another vanilla.
All right, well that's full. Now we're full clearable.
See, I told you at least 1 vanilla smoky, but I didn't expect that to be 2. You probably know that you see right away that they are vanilla when you see them on the torch or free to grab, because there are not golden, they have like this bronze color when they are vanilla. That's why you could immediately spot it on the torch that it's a vanilla one.
Yep. Well, while that was going on, Mike did find the Master Sword Mire is going to be clearing mile, tie up on the crystals. Mike is now needing to find those boots and gain to GT as soon as possible. But yeah, you clear GT now because you know Ganon's vanilla.
And there's almost nothing else that is interesting. Oh, there's another big key for Swamp. This is good for Goomba because he hasn't been there. Oh, it's a good question with the where was the Thieves Town big?
Was that in Swamp? I don't think that was in Swamp, was it?
I don't think so either.
There's all of your... Oh, Sunken Treasure, okay. There's all your TR smalls, by the way, to get you to the front TR.
Okay. So I think at this point we can start looking at what we need to finish the seed. I think we... Yeah. Technically we are one glove away from item go mode.
Yeah, so...
There's one required for ice.
We need the Desert Big and the Pod Big right now.
That's it. There's another
Oh my goodness!
Gosh!
What?
It's the third vanilla.
All 4 GT Smalls have been found now.
I told you that I thought there is one, but not 3. Okay.
Well, dungeons are tied up, and Mike has Bombos. Might take this to Ice Palace now.
I don't think so without the glove.
Well, I don't think Mike has any other options right now. Mike has one check on the mountain, that's it. Oh, we got Mimic. Oh, we haven't seen this yet.
We have seen the entrance, but we haven't seen what's behind it.
Is it important?
No. Okay, so... Huh. You said it is a Desert Big Key we need?
Desert Big Key, Pod Big Key...
And the glove.
And the glove, yeah. That's honestly it right now.
And we have to find Thieves Town. We don't know where Thieves Town is, right?
Possibly glove locked at this point.
Yeah, has to.
Could be mids locked. But we've seen just about everything.
Yeah, it has to be. It's not mirror locked anymore. Well, it could be a checkerboard cave, but there we still need the mids. That's a good thing about having vanilla again. You don't think about too long if you do the climb or not. You just go for it.
Yeah, when it's not vanilla again and you're like, GT is just one giant pendant dungeon. Do I want to do this?
Yeah, right. Sometimes even there's the useless fairy in the pyramid, so at this point, no doubt you do it. Especially after finding 3 small keys in here.
That tells you everything up top is in logic. Which they had to be eventually for Ganon to be in logic. That is still the most satisfying room in this game.
Okay, so chances are now very high that we find the glove up here. Would be hilarious finding both in here.
I think Mike has to go to Ice Palace now if Mike needs to stand a chance.
Yeah. But the boots didn't lock anything, right?
No, Mike, you don't have the glove.
Oh no. Oh gosh, I hate it. You always, because you don't think of the glove, you just learn it the hard way now that you don't have.
Big
Oh,
key
there's
to
a
Eastern. Ooh.
Eastern, okay. Oh no, don't do it. Oh gosh. No. This is, I mean, it happened to all of us, but it still doesn't feel good.
Yep. Feels bad. Nothing else in GT. Okay.
Wow. Where are our gloves? I mean, what comes to my mind is we have the Skullwood's big chest, we have Swamp big chest, and Turrock main. I think that's it.
We have, as I said, we have Light World Laser Bridge check. Jeez. That's it? Other than those big chests? Yeah, that's it. Other than those big chests.
It's probably one of those awful big chests. Oh, also it could be... Oh no, we haven't seen ice. We have seen ice.
Here's the thing,
right?
all those big chest keys are in GT, so...
Okay.
Green pendant's an option.
Right.
Mimic was just a single rupee. This has to be the Zora. This has to be the Ice Palace play from Mike.
Yeah, and that's not the correct choice, as we know.
No,
well,
no. It is definitely the correct choice because it's the boots.
Ah, right. I keep forgetting this.
It's a hard required choice at this point with how everything was in GT there.
Okay, where is Goomba going? Oh, seems like he hasn't been to the Dark Witch shop.
Yeah, Mike needs to get to the big chest, which we do have the big key for, to get the boots. There's nothing else in this dungeon. I mean, on the plus side, you do have, you know, the cane to, you know, Icebreaker. Goomba's activating the flute. Flute really doesn't give us anything right now.
Yeah, it's not helpful at all, so... Only with mitts. Maybe we never find them.
Oh, we haven't... So there is a potion in Ice Palace I just remembered right here.
Sickit, we haven't seen Sickit.
Which Sickit is right here.
Do you have our glove for today?
Nope. So about the seed,
Oh, this was smooth by Mike.
Intended. He that was all planned, calculated. Oh, hey, hi, Boots.
Okay, we've already seen this entrance where Goomba's going into Mimic Cave, and there was nothing.
Just a Greg. Alright, so Mike now has the boots. If Mike gets to the Bonk Rocks and checks the GT, I think Mike actually will be in a great position. I think that's where Mike's going. Gonna get the 300 rupees from Aga first. Oh, we haven't checked Bombo's tablet.
Oh, right. Well, we have definitely a lot of off locations.
Front of TR now.
Yeah. It's our most dense location. With 3 checks.
Mike's about ready to find GT, which would be fantastic. Luton GT.
Okay. Hook should K for him now. There's our logically lamp. And our silvers.
Now, I say Goomba has a bit of a lead right now, but Mike can easily catch up here in the next 5 minutes or so, especially faster if Goomba, you know, takes their time through Swamp Palace.
Yeah, right. Well, what Mike also has to do is play through GT, so... There's a map for TR in TR.
Hey, the vanilla things in TR this seed? You don't say.
Okay, one last chance fighting the cloth here. So if the cloth's not here, it's in a very bad spot.
Oh, both boomerangs in TR.
So, it comes down to Swamp Big Chest, Scarlet's Big Chest, Eastern Big Chest, Amos Knights, or Green Pendant.
There's still one cave. Let's see if Goomba goes towards that cave.
Full health increased.
Yeah.
Well, the flute can be of use for the bomb, actually. I forgot about this one. The big bomb. You cannot save and quit with it.
Goomba now has all the dungeon info. Oh, hey, Mike, do you want to go back to that dungeon you full cleared for nothing?
Please go back and find there nothing again.
Oh, okay, so this is the cave I was talking about. The last entrance we have no idea about. Oh!
Ice Road Cave.
No, it's our last bottle!
So... awful.
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore.
Oh, right. We skipped the right side earlier.
It leads to a bonk rock. But we haven't seen the 2 chests in the right side.
There could be a glove. French vanilla.
Ooh, then that means Goomba has to actually dip swamp. Nope.
Oh, he keeps... I understand his play, because he knows he needs the small key anyways, so... It doesn't make that a big difference if there's something he needs.
Things are going to get real interesting real fast once Mike gets through the rest of GT.
And there's a swamp. Sorry, the dam. The dam. Where the clocks are. We are pretty sure that it's in a big chest.
Mike's about to get the Tempered Sword. And Goomba is actually going right into Swamp, so that's some... That's good. So finishing off GT for Mike and Goomba full clearing Swamp will tie them up, actually. And we'll see if the Swamp Big is actually something.
Yeah, this could make the difference here. I mean, this is something Mike didn't have when he was here, and something, yeah. You don't want to go here for only one check because he already did left side swamp. Okay.
We're about a couple minutes away from the moment of truth on Goomba's side.
So, moment of truth.
We've already checked Ped.
Oh, left side swamp.
Yeah, so doing the climb plus the swamp play afterwards, both runners will be very close to each other. It depends on if the glove is here in Swamp, or if the glove is in Skull Woods, or if both. But yeah, no, this has been a very good race so far, back and forth. Give both these runners a follow. They are putting on a great show for you guys right now.
So, I had connection issues, but I see still no big chest.
No big chest.
Oh my gosh, I just made it on time.
So is it here, is it in Eastern, or is it in Skull? All three of our Pinton dungeons who had their big keys in GT. That's just hilarious, honestly.
Oh, and tension increases. I think this is the worst spot for Mike, where progression is, this one big chest. By far. The other chests don't really matter, because he has to go there anyway. So, is it our glove?
It is!
Oh my god. This is in a very, very bad place for Mike.
I don't think so. I'm going to actually disagree with you on that one, since Mike basically full cleared everything else. And Mike now has these big keys. I'm sure Mike is going to do Eastern first for that green pendant, but
yeah, but it will be his last location for sure. He will first go to Eastern, then he will go to Skullwoods, and just after that he will go to Swamp.
of course, that doesn't say that there's not another glove in Eastern or Skull Woods.
This would be hilarious.
Then you have all these glove checks you have to do.
Yeah,
to find like Thieves Town.
It's just about finding Thieves Town now and the Desert Big.
And
the
Pod
Desert Big.
Pig.
Ah, right. Didn't we find it? No.
Nope.
Man, there was so much vanilla in the seed. I think we have a vanilla desert bicky. Hey, here is your pendant. Congratulations.
Yeah, Goomba knew that was a pendant. Did the map check.
Okay, so I think Goomba's going first to ice. Because there are two more checks.
A, B, C, D. Always be clearing dungeons.
Okay, never heard this before.
So we'll get the last two checks out here, kill the boss. Easy fight against the boss, honestly.
Yeah, we don't see any issues with any boss anymore with this kind of equipment with tempers and silvers, so it's not a big deal. Of course, if you have a boss that gets hit by silvers, but yeah.
Alright, now it's up to where Mike goes.
I think Eastern, probably. 2 items plus the green pendant. Where was Eastern again?
It's on the mountain. It's actually a lot harder to get to Eastern than it is to Swamp.
Huh. This is good for him. And it looks no.
Yeah, no, this is Mike running. We'll find out that this is something he doesn't need. But we'll give us those checks anyway. So if Glove's here on the right side, things just even up until we need to find Mitts.
Just imagine Glove and Vanilla Bicky. Okay, there's nothing. Oh damn, I want to see a Glove. Nope.
Now, you could take that to Eastern, but Mike isn't going to Eastern.
Well, he mirrors, so this means no swamp. Ah well, he hasn't checked this entrance yet. Okay, this is not good, because this means no swamp.
Nah, this is no swamp here.
This is the mountain play, right? I think there was a connector to the mountain.
Yeah, no, you're on the mountain here, but this is going to fill. No, wait, this is still the swamp play. I don't know why I don't know why the swamp play is going this way, but because you're as far away from the swamp entrance from here than you are from Darkling Bunk Rocks.
This is not faster, Mike. Ah, no, wait, he has an entrance here to check. Right. And there's also Spiral Cave. I don't know if he has checked Spiral Cave yet.
Nothing on Cold Stare, but that is crystal number 4. Goomba's back in the crystal lead.
Okay. Ah, Sicket, it's Sicket.
So yeah, now we got glove checks. It's all glove checks now, looking for Thieves Town. Well, this is Thieves Town. We knew about this one.
Alright. I was... Goomba just like, pick it up by accident. Hey, there's a Bicky. Would be fun if now
so this is Spiral.
Shows up.
This actually takes Mike towards Eastern here. Oh, there's our Smiths.
That's an awful location. So, but there are not many glove checks. Well, we have here 2, one the light world, one the dark world. Entrance to the mountain and bumper cave. I think that's it.
There's quite a bit. You also have catfish.
Oh, catfish. Catfish, right.
We have Hookshot Cave. No big key for desert.
Oh, and we have Hookshot Cave entrance. I forgot about this one.
Yep, I just said that.
Yeah, I know.
Goomba's checking back. Mike has all 4 bottles because there was 2 bottles inside GT. This is the Eastern play.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it can still be correct. I mean, even if we just find a big key here that is required, this is still fine.
I mean, we find Pod Big here, or we find Desert Big here, or we find Glove and a Desert Big.
But it's really funny that we are somehow dependent on the mids because we haven't found a connector yet. It's in the Maya area.
We might not need to go there. If we find Thieves Town at like the Bumper entrance or the Death Mountain entrance or something like that.
Okay, there's a map. Nothing we need.
That's all the dungeons. That's all the dungeons.
I was looking on Mike's side. Where did you find Thieves Town?
I don't know, but it was a lift up block thingy. DSM Rock.
DSM stands for Dark Shopping Mall?
Dark Shopping Mall, yep.
Okay. But this is still no go mode. We're looking for 2 big keys.
Both big keys are here. Goomba's in the best luck ever. Now Mike's going to go do Armos. A big key could be there. A big key could be on Green Pendant.
Alright, we haven't found Skull
17
so
parts.
Plus red mail.
This is going to be a full clear of Thieves Town. Not too difficult, especially with 17 hearts. Moment of truth here for Armos.
Yeah, and Mike really needs something to be here. I mean, Glove would be awesome. Okay, this is just 20. But there's still the Green Pendant. Pad is dead, as we know. Because there's our butter sword. Where's Desert Big Key? We don't know.
Your guess is as good as ours.
It's a mystery to all of us.
It's randomized somewhere out there. We just don't know where.
It's a vanilla game. We just have some 2 very bad NMG runners. They don't even know the locations. No, just kidding. Most probably 1 big key is in Thieves Town. I mean, even if we find the mids, then we can go to the Maya area, but I don't see any big item locations we haven't seen so far. So it doesn't give like a real benefit finding new entrances, if I'm not mistaken.
No, there's a pod. Yeah, that's pod.
It's the first one. So we have Desert Big Key Go mode on Goomba's side. Is it the only big key we are looking for? It is, right?
Yep.
Yeah, even the trashy ones we have.
Super vanilla mitts.
Wow. After almost 2 hours. And most probably not required.
Wow. That's just funny. That's just funny right there. I know this is now Goomba's race to lose at this point.
Yeah, I don't see... I don't know. Maybe if the Desert Big Key's on the Green Pendant, this would be the best thing that could happen to Mike. But even then...
But it just takes Goomba going straight to Eastern to fix that. I mean... Goomba's almost full cleared this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is crystal number 5. 2 more crystals to go, and I think Goomba's going to go straight to pod.
Yeah, no reason to skip this. I mean, he will go straight to Halma, hoping to find the Desert Bicky there. Then we see the big chest, and then probably the Vanilla Bicky chest. I think we have enough keys to do everything, right?
No. Only 5. And we opened the front door, so... We didn't open the front door, then we have enough keys, but we don't have enough keys.
No, 5 is fine. We did the hammer jump, right?
Well, did we do the hammer jump?
Pretty
Maybe.
sure both runners
Okay.
did it. Oh, Turrock map is also vanilla. Is this even randomized?
That's the joke we made 30 minutes ago when Mike found that. Haven't seen Catfish yet. Catfish has our piece of heart.
Yeah, we don't need this. We have plenty of hearts.
I think Mike is lost right now, unfortunately.
Oh no, he wants to increase pen. Oh, okay. This is bad now, and I think now it's definitely Goomba's race to lose. I can imagine an awful spot where the Desert Bicky could be.
Yeah, Goomba's going to pod now.
So 3 items to go. Makes sense to go first to Halmar. You have to kill him anyway, so... And you can pick up the other 2 checks if you like to. And Mike will do the same, but he has no Bicky. And this is another... This will be then... is it triple or quadruple dip for him? When he wants
Something
to
like
finish.
triple, quadruple, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Oh, opening the vanilla big key chest, okay.
Hey, he can show us now if Goomba will be in go mode. Maybe find the 3rd glove here. Okay, it's just bombs.
Yes, the 3rd glove that actually lets you pick up the entirety of Death Mountain and yeet it. You just pick it up and you shake it, and all the chests from Paradox Cave and Hera falls out. And then you just yeet. Alright, is our final big key on Helma.
Okay, Goomba now with his Helma fight. Even though there's big keys not here, maybe in the big chest. Oh, we haven't seen Spike Cave, right?
Nope, we haven't. No, we've seen it. We've seen all of it, except we didn't open up the chest.
Well, Mike tried it. So,
We've seen all Hookshot Cave.
just 10 arrows.
We are looking for one final big key. We know where the desert boss is.
Do you recap where it was?
It's on it's the Super Bunny Cave exit.
Alright.
Alright, Skullwood's big. Do you have anything for us today? Nope.
So it has to be the pot, big chest, or Spike Cave.
No, we don't know. We still have like 5-6 caves left.
Well, not sure. Well, we have the Bombus tablet. We haven't seen it.
We have 4 caves in Meyer. We have 3.
Ah, right, forgot about that.
And desert. We have TR entrance. We have Ice Palace entrance.
Never mind, I didn't say anything.
We have Big Bomb entrance.
Oh, right. Second.
We have Death Mountain entrance and bumper. Oh, we haven't. Did we find the agate key? I don't think we found the agate key yet, have we?
Not sure.
18 hearts on Goomba, by the way. Goomba's checking desert.
Oh, sure. Right side.
Mike's about ready to get the glove. Don't know if Mike can make up the time right now.
No way.
Like, Mike can make up the time if Goomba decides to go do everything Mike just did, like Eastern, turning the green pendant, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, maybe Mike goes straight away after finding the mids to do the Smith chain, maybe.
And we got the Smith chain as well.
Ooh. I was like, wow, good call. He nopes out after the glove, but you've already been there. There's only the Fat Fairy.
No, that was Venus Fairy.
Ah, sorry, yeah. Venus. The Supply Fairy. Oh, this is new now?
No, this is Bombo's tablet from Mike. It can also check where the Smiths are at. Yeah, Goomba's now doing some of the checks Mike's have found. So
Ooh.
Mike has a chance. Mike has a chance to hopefully beeline it to Thief Sound, or if the Desert Big Key's here and then Mike just finds Thief Sound, that actually puts Mike kind of back in the lead.
Yeah.
Oh!
Just 10 arrows.
When I saw it, it was like, you know, yellow bronze color. I was like, that's it! Oh.
Well, 10 arrows and a golden shiny Bicky. No butter for us today.
I'm surprised Goomba's not going to the Mire area, honestly.
Well, I don't know what items location we are still looking for.
Oh, Mike's about to go into Thief Sound.
We could get a race if Mike's finishing Thieves Town before Goomba found his desert big.
Yeah, of course. Right now, Goomba's doing the Smith chain. Mike's about to get the mitts and the Thief Sound clear here with the Pod Big Key.
Yeah, well, you're right. He still has to finish Pod afterwards. So it's still a comfy lead for Goomba, I would say. So is the Smith chain the answer for us today? Nope.
And now we got purple chest to do.
Have we seen the Hammer Packs entrance? I mean,
Nope.
without the mids, like from the backside connector?
Nope.
Okay. This could be something. But I don't think we're looking for any item locations. Maybe some like the
Still some cases out
hammer
there that leads
pegs
to
or-
hammer. We haven't seen the actual hammer pegs item. Like, we haven't found that cave yet. That could be our big key. We haven't found Skullwood's back. The bridge chest or moth could have our big key.
Okay, but this one is not vanilla today, so we see a quick turn of the purple chest. Why is Goomba walking there?
No clue.
Why is he not fluting? Ah, Bombos, of course. Well, but I know it was Mike who checked Bombo's tablet.
Mike checked Bumbo's tablet, got nothing.
Okay, purple chest. Are you the awful answer? No, powder.
Now I could be on bat. Goomba's about ready to go into Spy Cave.
Yeah. Awful check. Nobody likes Spike F. Ah, again. Vanilla mids. It's good. Funny to see. Okay, so one of few left checks. And we find here the Smoky 2 hair. Oh gosh.
Oh, that's another check.
Yeah. This is the... Well, we don't want to see right now. This and the castle tower key are the things you don't want to see right now. And this is a... I think the bet was here, right? We're going straight to the bet.
Yep.
So, the good thing is we don't get a fetch quest for this one. We all have our fetch quest, and also no fetch quest key is possible. The last one was Tower of Hera.
That's nothing. Now, if Mike finds the Desert Big Key, goes to Mire, and it's like the first cave he sees in Mire, that does change a lot.
I don't know. Still think Goomba is in the better position. So what is here? Skullwood's back, maybe? No, just a shop.
Yeah, Goomba's doing Eastern.
Oh, this gives some time back to Mike.
What's Mike doing? We've cleared... No, he hasn't cleared Ice Palace yet. Oh, wow.
Oh, totally forgot about this as well.
Again, Mike doesn't have that many checks left in Ice. We get the check here after going down the stairs. And then killing the boss for another check.
Yeah, we see now on both sides checks we've already seen. So... Okay, so where do you think Goomba will go next? Probably he's going to float into the Maya area. Well, first turn in the Queen Pendant.
He's going to route towards the Hera basement. Because Hera's not too far away from the eastern.
You're right there.
Nope, it's going to turn in that green pendant. Then I don't know where Goomba's going. Mike only really has 2 checks left in pod.
Yeah, he makes up quite a lot of time. This was, by the way, very clean and nice cold stir fight.
Goomba's going to find out the curiosity shop is at Ice Palace. This is when Goomba starts checking all the mitts checks. I'm still saying we're going to have a close finish.
Yeah, I think at this point we find our big key on the moth. Moth on the bridge chest.
Ooh, if you do Hera basement, then you can go get yourself that big bomb. And then check big bomb.
Yeah, I mean it's an guaranteed item, but you don't want to invest the time, but actually there is not that much to do anymore. We have seen so many things.
Goomba's just going to clear out all the Meyer checks now. And Mike is going to do pod, and afterwards, Mike will literally have, like, to find that big key, like, instantly in order to have a chance to stay in this race.
Okay. Nothing of use here so far. Okay, there's Myers locked by Bombos, but we don't care because we already have everything. Here are all the chess games in Desert, and there's Meyer area. Oh, this is interesting now. Fully in logic with 3 skull with small keys. So, is Hero a big key? It is not.
Ooh, there's our mirror shield.
I think it has to be the moth. I cannot imagine any other place.
Well, Hera basement.
I don't want to imagine any other place. Oh!
1.0!
Did he crack?
No!
Oh no. This is awful, but yeah, it can happen. Okay, and Mike now on his Helmer fight, giving him 1 silver shot to the head, and it's also his 6th crystal, right?
Oh, I would have laughed if that still counted. Yep, 6 crystals is 6 crystals. Goomba was not happy about getting 1.0 right there.
Oh, there's a small key, probably Castle Tower. Yep, Castle Tower. That's another item. That's our first Castle Tower key.
Oh, Mike is done with pod, it looks like. Oh, this could be interesting. Again, basically right now, whoever finds this desert big key first is in the lead.
Yeah. But I think Goober has so many checks more than Mike now. Oh, there's another small. You don't care about small keys actually, right? We have every small key we need.
Well, that just puts everything in pod into logic.
Ah, thanks. Finally.
Mike's going to activate the flute. What's the play, Mike?
Probably Meyer area. We will see now if this is the answer.
I mean, we also have, so here, 1 check in Hera. Mike Orphan, 2 checks in pod. Castle Tower right now for Goomba. There it is.
There it is.
That's it. That's
Go
it.
mode.
Goomba's in go mode.
Yeah, and that's it. There's no way that Mike can catch this up.
It came down to finding one horrible location for an Aga small key, but Goomba will take this race. Mike's about ready to get 20 rupees right now.
Oh, and Goomba didn't even pick up his half magic. That's what he's doing now.
Nope.
Come on, pick it up. It's right there. Oh gosh, cocky. But I don't blame him with this equipment. You don't need it.
We also have 2 green potions and 1 blue potion. Just in case.
you don't even need the torch glitch for Ganon. So. Oh, okay.
That Dead Rock tried dead rocking. At least Goomba's going to be nice and give us the other dungeon info. That was double bombos.
Yay.
Which actually we'll find out what that is through Mike's side, because Mike decided that is where they're going to check first.
Ah, you're right. Do you have anything in mind what we are looking for? I think you said we haven't found hammer packs so far.
We haven't found hammer pegs. I feel like with as many entrances we have, we're missing 2 or 3 item check locations still.
Oh, the fake hype cave.
What are you talking about? That cave is actually really hype and pyry.
I don't play this. And quick and clean Lamb fight by Goomba. And now we only have to face Ganon, who is vanilla.
Which it won't be too hard to get to the Ganon. Plus, we have Tempered, we have Silvers. This race is over in the next 3 minutes. Oh, Big Bomb!
Nice!
We're gonna have both runners going towards the same like area, but one of them is going to finish the game, the other one's going to do another check.
So we see 2 high fives now. Ah, well, not really. Goomba will be quicker. Almost there. It will be a small and quick and short high five. Oh well, we have the bomb tube here. It's going to. We have a race now.
They're in sync! This race is neck and... no, it's not.
Almost. But I'm curious. Oh, this was a sync. Okay, I'm still curious about the entrance. Come on, give us something good. Crumble, crumble, crumble. We see Goomba heading now for his Ganon fight. Nicely done with phase 1.
Another 12 hits for phase 2, already done on phase 3.
Let's see. And what kind of warping mood Gan is today? Pretty warpy today. Alright, one more slash and then we can shoot the silvers right into the pig's face. Just right now.
There's one. Oh, I tried to get in the torch glitch, but it didn't happen. Oh, nice set for a triple.
This was close. But here you go, fourth one. So
your DJs in chat. Goomba's about ready to cross that bridge and finish with a time of 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 11 seconds, taking 4-0.
GG's. Yeah, this was a pretty interesting seed, actually. I thought the mirror would make a much bigger difference because Mike had it quite early, but turned out to be not the game changer.
Now, what turned out to be the game changer was the boots and the path the boots took to GT.
Yeah, and Mike's desperately looking for his big key.
We'll find the Agate Tower key after checking all these spots. Then we'll probably find the big key and we'll... Oh, we're going to get all the entrances today.
Nice. Oh.
Or, no, we're getting Spy Cave first.
Yeah, I mean, he can do it with half magic, this is fine. Oh my god, what is here? Don't go there. Don't go to Hera.
He's going to Hera.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, so...
That's just an unfortunate 100% seed. That's all it is.
216 out of 16 collection rate. Let's see what could be here, but I don't think we have any awful possibilities anymore. We already got them. That's the last one, Hera Basement. Alright, could be the other Castle Tower Small. And is it a Castle Tower Small? It is. Okay, that's funny. This is good and awful both at the same time somehow. Okay, so Mike will now find his go mode. Okay. And he now see that Goomba has finished, and it seems like he has forfeited. I think so, yes, but please also get your GGs in chat for Mike. It was also very well played. In the end, it was just the damn desert big key, sorry. So just give him the credits he deserved. It's still, he's in a very, very good position this tournament. We have, it's now 3-1 for him, which is still very good. And I see we got joined by
StructuralMike. You were just talking about him in front of his
Yeah.
face. How dare you? How dare you? Hey, GG's, Mike.
GG.
GG's. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, it was unfortunate. You guys, it was a race that went, you were in the lead, Goomba was in the lead, you were in the lead, Goomba was in the lead. It just kind of went back and forth until the very end, and the boots is what separated you guys. Goomba found the boots early, found GT, like, by the time you were doing GT, Goomba was finishing GT, so...
That's the problem, right? When... Like, because I thought I was so screwed from 20 minutes in or something. And that's the problem when facing someone like Goomba. Like, I know Goomba is one of the best in Crosskeys, that it gets into my head, and I don't know. I made decisions differently than I normally did. I don't know how I would have done this differently if it was a different game against someone else, but yeah, the glove. When I got the glove from Swamp Big Chest, I thought, well, maybe there's a chance. that was the only time I felt like maybe there's a chance.
We're also being joined by Goomba, the winner. GG Goomba.
GG's.
GG's, Mike. Oh boy.
Actually, we're talking about you thought you have a chance. You had the mirror very, very earlier compared to Goomba. Maybe half an hour, if I'm not wrong.
Give or take, yeah. Goomba found the desert probably about 5 minutes after you did, and then get to the map chest. And it was almost the last location mirror for Goomba, which probably helped Goomba in the long run.
Oh, wow.
I felt pretty bad about it, but then I saw the glove in Swamp Big Chest and figured it was probably actually a good thing.
Yeah, Mike used that mirror early, and full cleared Swamp without the big chest.
Yeah, I figured that was pretty likely to happen.
Where was the big key? I forgot.
GT, I think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, GT. Like, that was pretty much a last location. Well, maybe not the last location, but I struggled getting there. It took a while.
Yeah, I had the boots or Vice Palace before I got the mirror. So when I got the mirror...
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because
was-
I was going to go
I
into
grabbed
Ice Palace.
Hookshot right away when I got the mirror, and then I just went through Hookshot Cave to the TR Bridge because I had already been there. So it seemed like
Yeah.
a pretty good option.
Yeah, it makes sense because I was definitely 100% going into Ice when I was in Sword Domain until I found the Swamp Small Key right there. It's like, and the hammer. I'm like, I'm full clearing Swamp now. And I left. And you didn't have the mirror, so it made sense to just go straight into Ice there. Cool. At least I found the Desert Big Key before I forfeited the hair. That was an interesting chain. Was there a second small key available anywhere?
I don't know. The
I
only
want to-
thing I didn't check was Terra Basement.
May I interrupt here? You guys had two different Castle Tower small keys.
No, did they?
Yeah. Oh
Mine
well.
was in the Hera basement.
Okay, I got mine on Mothula.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, really? Where was Moth then? Was that in my area?
Yeah, my area. Dark Agina, I think.
Alright. Because I ignored all of that, thinking, like, I need to do things Goomba wouldn't do. And then I went up the mountain, I did the bomb, the Pyramid Fairy entrance, and stuff like that, trying to do things in the reverse order of probability. and ended up in Hera Basement.
Yeah, I was down to Hera Basement and the Mire area, and I had the library and Back of Skullwoods left still, so I figured it was probably better odds on average to go check the entrances in the Mire area, but I guess it would have been the same either way.
Yeah.
All right then. If you guys don't have anything to add, I would like to thank you for the race. It was very nice to watch. It's definitely a good rewatch if you don't have anything to do for today. It was very interesting, very close. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching, also for tracking. Who was tracking again? Could you please help me out? My co-commentator.
Toffel was tracking.
Yeah, right. Thanks to you also. Thank you for setting up the restream, and thank you for commentating with me. It was a pleasure, and I give you the last words. Thanks, everybody. And sorry, please don't forget to follow the runners.
Yeah, follow the runners, follow ZeldaSpeedRuns and all the affiliate channels. Thanks again for allowing me to commentate, and may the Triforce be with all of you.
So I know you said that would be the last word, but we do usually shout out the other stuff on the schedule at this point, so if you're interested in more Zelda Speedruns content, coming up tonight at 10 PM Eastern we have a Wind Waker Randomizer Season 5 tournament match, then at 11 PM Eastern is a Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament match. Continuing with tomorrow at 6 AM Eastern, Majora's Mask Randomizer tournament qualifier. Continuing on, and then it's getting packed tomorrow. So at 1 PM Eastern and 2 PM Eastern we have Wind Waker Randomizer tournament matches. At 3 PM Eastern we have another Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament match, as well as a Link to the Past No Major Glitches League match, and then 4 PM Eastern another match of this tournament, that's Wolfie vs Andy. And finishing out the day at 6 PM Eastern is the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard NA Weekly. If you didn't get all of that, do just keep an eye on our schedule. And yeah, thank you to both runners for providing us the actual race to watch. Thanks to both commentators, doing an awesome job keeping us presenting the game, and thanks to the tracker making sure we had any idea what the runners actually had found. And with that, thank you all for watching.